Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Blackwater. I am extremely pumped this morning at how much you guys enjoyed the dove hunting tech tips video and the regulations. That means a lot to me to see how many subscribers we gained last night and how many views we've. That's the most views I've got on a video in a long time, especially on this new little YouTube journey that I just started. It makes me proud, makes me happy to continue making content. Whether it's to help you guys out or just to give you a good laugh at my expense, either way, it doesn't matter to me. As long as you guys are happy, I'm happy too. But this morning I have noticed we have a little issue. Came out to look at the eggs, and I've got no chickens left. Out of a dozen chickens, the coyotes have killed every single chicken that I have. So apparently we have one that's pretty brave. I don't do a lot of coyote hunting around here. Most of my stuff is down south or out west. But I did notice a few months back we had a brave one that was running around pretty close to the house back here, and Kate and I were the only two outside, and we had a pellet gun, and that just wasn't going to do the trick. But I figured my dogs were taking care of that problem, and apparently my dogs are turning into pansies in their old age because somebody ate all my chickens, which means my wife and kids don't have any eggs left, and we're going to have to raise a whole nother brood of chickens. So that's not good for me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go out back here this morning. I've got the Tony Tebby Signature Series Icotech Outlaw with me. Got all his sounds downloaded on there. If any of you guys were interested, that's the only sounds I play is the Tony Tebby sounds, especially with my clients. But anyways, I'm going to run out back here, play my favorite one, see if we can't knock down a dog this morning. And if we can, do a coyote catch and cook. So let's go get started. Did it, baby. We did it, baby. Dumped him right in his tracks. He came right into the Tony Tebby. Riri rabbit. I know you guys couldn't see that on film. I'm by myself. I just spun the camera around. This lens does not have a big enough zoom on it. I just spun the camera around, shot him with the 204, dumped him right square in his tracks. We'll go over there and pick him up, see what he looks like. Look like a pretty dog, but he ain't gonna be stealing my chickens no more. And we're about to figure out what a little coyote backstrap tastes like, baby. The doves are flying and the coyotes are dying this morning. I'm about to walk up here and check out what he looks like. Little female, actually. She ain't gonna be getting my chickens no more. Alright guys, YouTube isn't a real big fan of us showing the whole cleaning part and stuff like that, but all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to come right down here. I'm going to lay this open on both sides and I'm going to pull those back straps out, and I will catch you guys back here in just a second when I finish that up. Alright, so they don't have real big back straps, but as you can see, the meat doesn't look bad at all. Looks a whole lot like just a piece of deer meat, really. So I'm going to take that one. I'm probably going to put it in the freezer for a few hours and let it freeze. That way if it has anything in it, parasites, anything like that, Hopefully that will knock them out. And then at lunchtime, I'll pull that out and we'll whip up a little dish with it. See what a little coyote tastes like. I'm hoping he tastes like my chickens that he's been eating. All right, guys, the coyote has been in the freezer for about 2 hours now. So we're gonna pull it out, trim the silver skin off of it, season it up, probably cut it up a few different ways, add some vegetables. We're gonna make a taco. Have a little coyote breakfast taco, see if that doesn't hit the spot. All right, so all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this silver skin right off the back of here. That part is extremely tough, so you definitely don't want to eat that no matter what animal it is that you're eating. So we'll take that off and then we're gonna dice this up. This old mullet man there, I asked him if he had any good coyote recipes. He told me backstrap on the grill. We're gonna go with the taco. We're gonna go with the breakfast taco. He's probably right, but I'm all out of critter glitter, and that's what I would use if I threw it on the Traeger out there. So I'm gonna have to put a little different twist on it and make a taco. So we'll see how that goes. All right, guys, I got the backstrap sliced into these thin pieces. Actually looks really good. I took the rest of it, the scraps, I put it back into the same Ziploc baggie I had. This is gonna sound stupid. I don't know if it'll work or not. I'm actually gonna go feed it to my dogs and see if maybe the blood from that coyote and the meat from the coyote, maybe it doesn't entice them to go ahead and get one themselves while they're out there and keep them away from the chickens. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and chop up the vegetables, get the eggs out, get everything ready. We'll put all this in a cast iron pan and throw it in a tortilla with a little salsa. See what she tastes like. All right, guys, let's do this. Got me a tortilla. Put a little bit of coyote on there. Take a pre-test. Tastes like meat. Let's give her a rip. It's kind of nerve-wracking. 100% honesty. Probably not the best taco I've had in my life. Extremely lean, but it has like some weird fat to it, so it has a real waxy. I mean, y'all saw I trimmed that up really good. It was just pure meat when I put it in there, but as you cook it, it renders like a real waxy fat. So it kind of, you get that waxiness all over the roof of your mouth. It's not tough. It's not a tough meat at all. It's actually, I mean, I actually probably overcooked it just to be safe, and it still isn't tough. It's got that waxy deal to it, which is kind of tough to get by texturally. But as far as meat, the taste of it, it tastes just like any other lean piece of meat that you would put in a pan or in a taco or anything like that. This is more like fajita-esque with that fajita seasoning on there, and that's kind of what it reminds me of. And it might just be a mental thing for me with them being a predator and all. As far as predators I've eaten, mountain lion are by far my favorite. They're actually very, very good table fare. And when it comes to coyote, this is the second time I've eaten coyote. The first time, I will say, was way worse than this is. But this is something I would eat if I was in a pinch. Survival mode, I would definitely take one down and eat it, just like anybody else would for the sheer protein of it. As far as would I go shoot one just to bring it home or hunt for one for the meat in particular? No, probably not. Out of respect for the coyote, even though he did kill my chickens, I will go ahead and finish this taco, but won't be hunting coyotes for the purpose of eating them anymore. From now on, it'll be predator control only. Well, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of Blackwater. I'm going to go ahead and try to finish enjoying my coyote taco. Hey, we appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't already, go ahead and click subscribe. If you like the video, do that as well. And remember to turn on that little bell at the top. That'll let you know next time I do something stupid like this. Anyways, you guys have a great day, and I hope to see you back here again tomorrow on another episode.